visually, this episode isn't that great, okay? I don't know what the hell's going on here. And this is a new setup for me, okay? I got this screen back here. There's a fucking... Can I show you this? There's a fucking PC right there. So I kind of just put these fucking shoes, like I just figured, like, well, fuck it, right? But now, as I'm sitting here, like, about to record, it looks like fucking shit. So that's what we're dealing with. And that's okay. You know, sometimes the Kicks Only episode isn't as good as the regular show visually, and that's fine. Because I wanted to put the shoes here to show what I'm talking about. But then if I don't put the shoes there, people are going to be like, well, what does he not have any shoes? And I do have shoes. So, fuck you. All right, let's get into this. So, we got a heavy week here. This is a heavy episode emotionally. This is an emotional episode, okay? We're talking about, obviously October was a big week, or a big K. Obviously, October was a big month of releases. We had some heat. We had a lot of shit. A lot of shitty pairs that released. A lot of, like, who gives a fuck. And honestly, a lot of really, like, as buyers, a lot of great things. As resellers, a lot of disappointments. Obviously, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm trying to hint at the off-white 5s. That fire red colorway. I don't have them with me right now. I know, it sucks, but... Hey, I got these dark these Mocha 1s early. I've had these for 2 weeks now. I got the Mocha 1s early. I got the metallic 1s early. I got the fucking what the 5s early, which I should have brought out here, but I fucking didn't. Damn it. But it's fine. We got pictures. I got all these pairs early. I didn't get the fucking fire reds early. I wanted to, but here's the thing. Lately, I've been doing my pre-orders really close to release date because of shit like that. Because I did not think that the market was going to be 650 to 700, or I don't know what it is. It's 750 to 800, whatever. I didn't think it was going to be below 900, period. Okay, and I was going to pre-order them, but then I started hearing there's more made than you think, and then I started seeing that it's 3 weeks before release, and they're at 900 now. Like, they're going to drop. So then I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to order these. Fuck them. Because I was like, nah, I'll probably just lose money. So, I had a few pre-orders for around $800, and, like, they're getting great value. If you paid anywhere from $800 to $900, it's still a great deal. Because it's an off-white shoe. It's an off-white Jordan. It's a fucking win, you know? It's like the same thing as, like, Jordan 1s. Most Jordan 1s, if you buy it, it's a win. Like 10 years from now, they're gonna go up. Not even 10 years. 5 years from now, they're gonna go up. So, and especially off-whites, because off-whites, they're not gonna re-retro that. You know, I don't think they're gonna re-retro that even in 10 years. So, off-white fire reds being $750 right now, $700, $800, depending on your size. Anywhere in between $700 to $800 is a great price to pay. If you pay a little bit more, I still think it's fine. Because market's not going to stay this low for long. I think in 3 months they're going to be back at 900, 950. And then come around for summer, everyone's going to buy them again. They're going to get a big rush. They'll be at 1,000 plus. So it's just disappointing to see off-whites go for 600 or to go for 700. It's just weird, you know? It's fucking weird. Because I'm sitting here thinking, you saw me on the last episode, I thought like, hey, the first pair was the black pair of 5s. Nobody really got them in the beginning. They were only at 800, and then everyone started wanting them, and then they started to hit 1,000. Like, now they're around 1,000. But I don't know. For this fire red colorway, it's almost better than the fucking black pair, in my opinion. They look a lot better. The black pair, it's like they weren't black, so they were gray, and that pissed me off. If they were black, I would have loved them, but they're not really black. They're like nylon gray. And I don't like gray. I like black. So, didn't buy them. Well, I didn't wear them at least. So, I think that the fire reds look better. I think they're just a better looking shoe. And I can't even believe that they're not. I can't believe that they're not 900 plus. But they aren't. And if you guys are looking to buy, for all the people that have a little bit extra money, if you're looking to buy a shoe to sit on for a few months or even a year, I think that's a great pair to buy. Go on your Facebook local groups. Go on your fucking, obviously make sure that they're legit. Get pictures. Send them to me if you need me to legit check stuff for you. I don't care. I'll do that for you guys. But that's a good pair to sit on if you're looking to just stock a pair. And you could wear them, but like, don't wear them because it's fucking winter. What are you going to show off when you're going to the mall in fucking 30-degree weather? Nobody gives a fuck, bro. You know? Just go to the mall in your shitty shoes and save your other shoes to make money on. So now I got some weird shoes behind me. It's not even, these aren't even all November releases. I got a Rookie of the Year one. I have a Dark Mocha one, and I have this Terra Nike SB. This was just a pickup that I had. I'm going to start with the Terra SB. This is a pickup I had. This is a personal pickup this month that I just bought him. I got him like a week ago. And I've never really been a Nike SB guy. I kind of started to resell them recently because I got like a pair of Ben & Jerry's for a good price. I got Lobsters for a good price. I got fucking Travis Scott, like a couple pairs of Travis Scott Dunks for great prices. And then I started reselling them. And as I was like shifting through them, I got to see them in hand. And I kind of gained a little bit more of appreciation for them because they are a skateboarding shoe after all. You know, you have to remind yourself that this is not meant to be a casual shoe. Like, it kind of is, but it's definitely not meant for basketball. This is a skateboard shoe, so they're supposed to be a little bit chunkier. They're supposed to have a little bit more comfort, especially just throughout the whole, like, heel and toe box of the shoe, because if you're fucking doing tricks on a skateboard, they're kind of built to be a little bit more durable. So that's why they're more, like, a little bit more hefty and a little bit thicker. I used to not like that at all, and I still don't prefer it, but I understand it, you know? And as I was looking through Nike SBs, obviously, like, one of my favorite pairs, I love light blue and I love white. There's those Jordan 1 lows. It's like a Jordan 1 mixed with the Nike SB. I fucking love those. But then, they're not really a true Nike SB. So I was like, I want to buy a true Nike SB and see what I could do with them. And then I found these and I just fucking fell in love with them. These are the Terra Nike SB. They're called like the ACG something. But just type in Terra SB, you'll find them. Or turn the video podcast on, and you could see it in my hands right now. So the whole shoe it looks like it's like some like nubuck or some like buttery suede. It's pretty good quality. The sole is like white with like black speckle on it. It almost looks like a cement, like a Jordan would do a black cement style. Except instead of elephant, it's fucking speckle. It's like those colors. Then you have purple, this like magenta pink. It's like a pinkish red. It's like that perfect mix. Cause like my hoodie's red, you know, it's lighter than my hoodie, and compared to my nails, it's lighter than my nails. So it's like a pinkish red. And then the laces are yellow. I'm going to be straight up. Like when I put these on, I'm going to use the pink laces. I think that the pink and the purple and the black, it goes so well. I get what they're trying to do with the yellow, and it doesn't look bad, but if I'm putting these on my feet, like with some black skinny jeans and a fucking hoodie, like, I don't need yellow. I don't do fucking yellow with black. What am I, a fucking Boston Bruin? You know? No. So, I don't know why. I just love these. I think these are awesome. This is the first pair of Nike SBs I've ever put on my feet. They were super comfortable. I went true to size, and they were under $300. So I figured, like, I don't want to go fucking put on a pair of Ben & Jerry's because I'm not doing that. Those are like obviously shoes I'm going to sit on. And being a guy that doesn't even really like Nike SBs, like I wanted to spend a little bit of money on them and not like fucking go broke because I'm not even going to like them anyways. But I figured these were like, I paid like $240 for these. And I was like, you know, I just want to give it a shot. So I picked these up this month. Now, I got these early. These are the dark mochas. I'm going to give a little bit more of an in-depth review here. Actually, you know what? Nah. I'm going to fucking give you straight up. These are awesome, okay? They're phenomenal in hand. They look fucking great. The suede on the back, it's pretty buttery. You know, you could move your finger along and you could see some patterns. That's usually how you know. See how, like, the suede follows my finger when I'm doing that? And you can see those little stripes there. It's like you can tell that the texture changes when you touch this fucking suede. And it's usually how you can tell if it's quality or not. But I gotta say, I'm disappointed with the quality of the like leather of the shoe, and I think that's why like all I'm gonna say is this shoe is a $300 shoe. The colorway is a fucking $400 or $500 colorway, but the shoe quality is $300 or fucking less, or maybe like $225. Honestly, they're good. Like they're solid. They're solid quality. But when you look at the other brown and black Jordan 1, this rookie of the year, the quality on even this suede versus the dark mocha, it's just way better. But then you get this like tumbled leather on the actual Jordan, like on the rest of the shoe. You get this like tumbled leather it's a little bit thicker. It looks way different. Like neither one of these shoes has been worn. I don't know if you could tell, but like here, nah, you fucking can't. Okay, look at the texture there, right? Now look at the texture on this one. It's all smooth. This one you got that like little tumbled fucking pebble leather. This one you just get flat shit. And it doesn't matter to a lot of people, but for somebody that's watched Jordan create shoes for fucking 20, like really paid attention to it for 10 years, not 20. For 10 years, I've been doing this shoe shit, and it's just like, I know that this wasn't that great of a fucking production when they were making these. I know that they're not using the top of the line materials. I know that they were like just trying to crank out as many as they could because they knew that they got hyped up by fucking March. Everyone wanted these in March. Like, this is a hot colorway, but it killed the fucking demand, you know? And when they fucking kill the quality of the shoe, then it makes it like everyone's going to get them, but the sneakerheads like me aren't loving them because they're not that great of quality. So it sucks, but nonetheless, they're awesome. And I'm very satisfied with the colorway. Like this, looking at it from here, this is a fucking awesome shoe. This is a top 10 retro ones of the past fucking 5 years. Like these are great, but it's just that quality part. I would have liked to see more of like a rookie of the year quality on them. So, but we didn't get it, and that's all right. Now, my prediction for the dark mocha ones, for these ones, I said on the last episode, I think they were going to be $400 to $500 off the fucking release. And they ended up being only $300. Right now they're at like $350 range, $300 to $350. So my prediction there was low. Or was too high, actually. And they ended up being lower. I think $300 is a steal for that shoe, though. If you're looking to buy a cool Jordan 1 to wear, 100% the dark mocha ones is like the perfect shoe. Because you could wear them with black pants. You could kind of like wear them a little bit dressy because they're black, white, and brown. Like there's some pretty fucking neutral colors. You could wear them with like a little bit more of a dressier outfit and they would look nice. Or obviously throw some skinny jeans on or joggers or sweatpants. Like, they're great all around. And clearly, like, a lot of people are wanting them because they're selling, like, fucking, I'm not going to say hotcakes because what am I, 75 years old? But they're selling a lot. So they're a great pair. But my prediction was a little bit too high. Now, my prediction was spot on with the next three. The lucky green retro ones, I didn't even get them because I hate the shoe. Like, okay, I like the shoe for Christmas, but for any other month, nah. Any other time of the year, I'm not a fan of the shoe. But Christmas, I'll grab some and I'll do a fucking Christmas picture on Instagram that I'll get 75 likes on. I predicted that those were going to be $260 to $275. Literally spot on. A size 12 women's, which is equivalent to a 10.5 men's, is at $269 right now on StockX. So perfect there. Blue cements, I was like, this is a dog shit fucking release. Why are they releasing blue cements during fall? Like, that's not a fall color. That's not like why are we doing this? This is a summer shoe. And I said, I think these are going to be really low. I think they'll max out at $275. And they haven't even done that yet because they're at like $230. So spot on with that one. Next one, the PSG, the Paris Saint-Germain Retro 4s, the maroon, white, and black. They were like a fire red 4, but they were with maroon. I said $260, and I was spot on. 10.5, 11, 11.5, all at $260 right now. Some are even a little bit under. So trust your boy, 3 out of the 4 I got right there. Well, I guess 3 out of the 5, because the fire reds I got wrong, unfortunately. The fire reds, man, fuck. I can't wait to get them in hand. I'm going to have them in hand. I'll have them in hand for next month for sure. And then I'm going to get next month. Okay. I didn't think next month was going to be a lot. I don't even have pictures of some of next month's because they're so fucking bad. There's like a Hyper Royal Retro 13 coming out. That's like black and blue. And I've heard it's really shitty quality. I know people that have them in hand already. And those are shitty quality. I already know. Okay. From what I've heard, at least, I guess I don't know. But from what I've heard, what I do know is that these metallic ones, let me pull up a picture behind me. Okay. These metallic ones behind me, they're not great material. They're different material than a Retro 1, like than the Dark Mochas. See this tongue? This tongue on an average Retro 1, it's like foam covered in like this mesh material. It's like mesh, it's like meant to be squishy, and you could tie your laces and you're not going to feel this tongue a lot. It's comfortable, but people don't really, there's nothing special about it. The tongue on the silver Japan Retro ones that just came out a couple months ago it's like really thin, and it's like tumbled leather throughout the whole tongue rather than this mesh. It's actually more uncomfortable than a regular Retro 1. It looks like higher quality, but it's less comfortable, okay? It doesn't make sense. It feels like clunky. I put them on. So now this metallic Retro 1 is the same thing. It's that like leather tongue, and then, I don't know, the fucking suede is shit. It's not even suede. It's just like shit. I think this shoe sucks, if you can't tell already. So this metallic one, picture behind me, all these pictures are going to be behind me as I'm talking about them. Metallic one, I think is going to max out at 300, but I think it deserves 250. So I'm going to give that range 250 to 300. You know what? Nah. I'm gonna go 220 to 260. It's not even gonna be 300. 220 to 260, and that's where it's gonna stay for a while, because they're not good, and they're making a lot of them. I know people that have like 20 pairs already. It's like fucking a month early. Like when people are getting shit this early, it's bad. Even with the Mocha ones, like I got them 2.5 weeks early, and I don't have, I have some guys, but I don't have like major fucking plugs. Like there's a lot of them made. When you see people are getting them early, or you see that StockX, there's a lot of sales. Usually that's an easy telltale of there's a lot of these fucking shoes made. They're less limited than you think. So for all the people that watch markets out there, like these What the Fives, I saw these in person. Now these are great. I thought the quality on these is really good, and I like the usage of what shoes that they're doing. So on the right shoe is a Tokyo 5 on the upper. It's that yellow suede. It's got the Tokyo mark on the heel tab. Then the inside of the shoe is a Laser 5, which is such a fucking underrated Retro 5. Like even to this day, lasers are only like $300, and they're so underrated. So I like to see that they gave some love to the Laser 5s. And then the sole is that original Bel Air, like the gray pair of Bel Airs, not the new bullshit ones. The original Bel Air bottom. And then on the other shoe, on the left one, you have a Raging Bull out like upper. I think it's a Shanghai 5 stamp on the heel. And then the inside is the new Bel Air or the old Bel Air on the inside. And then the bottom is a Quai 54 sole. It's very cool. These are very like underrated and rare Retro 5s. So it's cool that they did that. Like rather than using like grapes, fire reds, Laneys, like the basic ones, I like that they took the materials and the designs of more expensive silhouettes, and then they used them to make this because that's what a what the should be. Like nobody gives a fuck about like, oh, it's a mashup of a bunch of $200 pairs of Jordans. Like nobody cares, Then it's like a what the fuck were you trying to do with that? Because it's a shitty idea. But when it's like I think Kobe, I don't know who the fuck did it. I don't know basketball shoes a lot. KD or Kobe, there was like a what the Kobe or a what the KD that had a mixture of like the ant pearls and the fucking all these really cool colorways, and they were awesome, and they went for a lot of money. And then Other people started doing the what does, but then they were mixing shitty, like LeBron was mixing like shitty colorways that didn't go for a lot of money, and then nobody cared. But I think we should get a Jordan 1 what the sometime within the next year. I think 2021 we're going to get another what the fucking Jordan 1 or Jordan 3. And I would really like to see for a Jordan 1 like some shatter backboard, some bread 1. I would like to see some satin, maybe some satin royal, like throw a satin on the swoosh or on the tongue. What else could you do? Like some just more rare retro ones. I'm trying to think. I don't know. You get my point though. Maybe like a top 3 style fucking on the inside of the shoe, and then have the outside be like red, blue, and orange from the bread. Yeah, I don't know, something. But you get what I'm trying to say. I think that I like where they're headed. I like where Jordan is headed with the What the series. And these were great. The quality's great on them too. I think that these are going to stay around $300. So I'm going to say 280 to 320. Give it a little bit of a range there. They deserve to be higher, honestly. Like I just think that the quality on them is really high. And the look of them is so fucking bizarre that it might not appeal people in the beginning, which is why they're only going to be 280. But after a while, people are going to find them in person and be like, damn, those are sick. And then they're going to throw them to their collection. So I don't think people are going to wear these a lot, but I think they're a sleeper. Now, this pair they just released news about this pair like 2 days ago, or like, a few days ago. This is the Trophy Room Retro 1 in a Chicago colorway, and this shoe is just asking to be fucking $1,000. Like, I really hope these aren't too much, because I want this shoe so fucking bad. Trophy Room did a collab with Jordan, I think a year ago or 2 years ago. They had the Trophy Room Retro 5s. I had 3 pairs. I sold them all for $1,000 each. I got 2 of them for retail. Is that the one? No. I got them for really low. I pre-ordered them for like $400, and this dude just didn't see it through. He texted me. He was like, "You want these for $400?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah." They were light blue. That's my style shoe. Like, when it comes to collecting, especially, that's my favorite shoe to look at, or color to look at on a shoe. So I bought 3 of those. I had them on the podcast before. I did an in-hand review if you want to find that on my YouTube page. But then, like, literally within a year, they went from like $500 to like $1,900. Like, the market is fucking insane on those. Nobody's got those. They're limited. They're numbered. I fucking should have kept them, but I didn't. It's all right though, because I made some good money on them. But now this time around, like, you got it. You can't fuck up. You can't fuck up on these. You got to buy these. I don't give a fuck if the market is 400. If these are numbered, everyone should buy them regardless of what the fuck they're worth. If you want to make money, if you can afford to sit on a shoe for 2 years, if this shoe is $1,000, buy it, especially if it's numbered. Now, if it's not numbered, I would say still buy it if it's under $600. Like a Chicago 1 colorway, they always make their way around. Even the Chicago 1.5, that Jordan 1.5 that they started doing, which had like a really thick sole, those are fucking worth like $450 now. The 2015 Chicagos are worth $1,000 plus. The Chicago Off-Whites are worth $4,500. There's the Chicago Spider-Man that they did like last year. Those are worth $700 plus. Every single time it's a Chicago colorway, especially on Jordan 1s, it always does good in the market. So considering this is a Chicago 1 and it's Trophy Room, you're going to get an awesome box. There's going to be cool packaging. Like I already know. I don't even know what the shit looks like, but yeah. And it looks like from these pictures, I can't see really yet, but they have like the stitching, that white stitching, it like really pops. You can't see it from this far away, but up close, the stitching fucking pops on this shoe a lot. And it's not just a red leather. It looks like it's red and like sparkly. So I'm thinking it's going to be, I don't know. You're either going to be able to feel it and it's going to be like sparkly fucking glittery, or there's going to be like a coating of patent leather over it and it's going to have that like shiny look, like a fucking glitter paint on a car type of look. So And the icy bottoms, I think the soles, they're not even blue ice. They're like clear ice, which eventually that's probably going to yellow. But I think that they don't give a fuck because they're probably like, whatever, they're going to be sick anyways. But the bottoms of the shoe, I think, has stars on it like the Chicago flag of like light blue, white, and red. So, man, I can't fucking wait for these. I think these are November 11th. 11's my favorite number. 11/11 is the release date on the shoe. It's just meant to be. Jordan 1's my favorite shoe. This shoe is meant for me a little bit. A little bit of sprinkles in there with the fucking glitter. I'm not the most masculine guy. This shoe has me all over it, and I will fucking buy a pair. I don't give a fuck how much they are. They'll go up. So that's not a prediction. That's just what I think. I think the prediction of the market, I'm going to safe bet and say... I'm going to say 700 after release. I'm going to say they're going to be around 700. Man, I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right because that's what I want to pay. I want to pay 7. I don't want to pay 12, but I might. Well, no, I will if I have to. And I'll do it for you guys. I'll fucking buy them regardless. If they come out November 11th as they're supposed to, I'll get a pair and I'll do an in-hand review next month for you guys. Now here's the last. This is the last part. Those are my predictions. Last pair, before I get into this, the emotional side. Where's my fucking water? I don't know. There's a little emotional story here with Warren Lotus that I want to go through. Really quick, there's this Court Purple Retro 3 that's coming out next month as well. They look all right. I don't think they're ugly, but I think they could have done a little bit better. Black, gray, and purple, they're not, I don't know, they're not special. These aren't anything crazy to me. I'm not like thrilled with them. They're very okay. I think that the market's going to be all right. I think they're going to be 275 to 300 range, which isn't bad for a Retro 3. And it's definitely better than a lot of the other Retro 3s out there. Retro 3s usually don't get a lot of love unless it's like a OG colorway. And even if it is an OG colorway, like the black cements, they only were at 280 off the bat when they were first released, and those were awesome. Like the quality on those were great. So 275 to 300 is literally generous, and I'm kind of regretting it, but I'm gonna fucking roll with it. I think they're worth picking up, but you're only gonna make like $20 profit or $30 profit if you sell them, especially if you sell them to StockX because they're gonna take fees. So this is more of a long term, like sit on them for a year, and then they'll probably hit like 350 or 400. That's what I think at least. So now this is the last part. So Warren Lotus, I don't know really about who this fucking guy is. He's a designer. He makes really great clothes. He started to do shoes lately. He was kind of just basically ripping off Nike SBs, and he's taking the same exact shape of the shoe. This is not a Nike SB behind me. Like, this is a Warren Lotus fucking shoe. And he's not only taking the exact, like, style of the shoe, like those fuck off Jordan 1s that I have that I wear all the time, that is the same style of a Jordan 1, yes. But the shoe is called the fuck off, and the box is completely different. The laces say fuck you on them. Instead of a swoosh, it's a middle finger that you can clearly see the finger and the hand on. Like, it's very similar, but it's very different at the same time. This shoe literally has a Nike swoosh on it, just with a drawn face. And even though it's still similar, it's like a middle finger is a middle finger. A swoosh is a swoosh. This is a fucking swoosh. So he didn't make it different enough in order to say, oh, this is my shoe, like I'm not stealing. On top of that, Nike SB already has a shoe called the Pigeon. I think there's like the black Pigeon or the white Pigeon. I don't know what the fuck it is. But he stole that as well, the whole pigeon gimmick. So he made a shoe that was so similar to a Nike SB that's already been made, and they just don't look different enough. So Nike sued them. And Nike went after Warren Lotus. They got this model shut down. Like, these will not be releasing. And I don't even think he can do that swoosh with the fucking, like, Freddy Krueger face on it. It is dumb. It's dumb. And it's a lack of creativity. It's, like, it's kind of just boring, to be honest with you. It's not great. I originally pre-ordered these because I was like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. And now this is where the shitstorm starts, okay? So this behind me was the original shoe. This is what we thought we were going to get. Nike sued Warren Lotus and all this shit came out. And now yesterday they just released, okay, so we can't do this pigeon shoe and Nike doesn't want us doing all this shit. So we've released this new Warren Lotus fucking style shoe. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to show you guys up close. I'll pull it up on my phone here. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. This is the shoe. It looks like an Osiris mixed with like Etnies. If any of you guys know Etnies, it looks like a fucking Etnie shoe. They're okay, you know, like the logo is kind of cool, like that silver. It looks like a Ghost Rider logo. I like the blood splatter. I think the colorway doesn't do this shoe justice because it's supposed to be like a Halloween-y colorway. And it's like dark brown, beige, silver. They're not very attractive colors, so that instantly kind of turns people off. So I'm trying to be fair, like, and judge the actual shoe. You know, they're not bad, but I'm going to read you this email, okay? So this is the email from Warren Lotus, and this is because I pre-ordered this shoe. They sent me this email. Dear Warren Lotus customer, as you may have heard, Nike has challenged the WL signature sneaker with a pending lawsuit with claims that are infringing upon their trademarks. We intended for these sneakers, which were not a collaboration with Nike, to pay homage to a streetwear classic that it's impacted on our world. We never intended to cause confusion and do not believe we did. Pivoting, our answer to this is a Reaper, quote unquote, which is this new sneaker that they're coming out with. Now, pay attention to this. This is what it says in the email. Our answer to this is a Reaper, the new Warren Lotus shoe silhouette that was intended to release on Black Friday, but due to unforeseen circumstances, we are releasing it to you first. That's how it's written word for word, which makes it sound like, oh, so these are coming out on Black Friday, but we're just going to get them early because we pre-ordered the fucking pigeon pair, but now we're not getting them. So we're going to get this, but they're already going to release on Black Friday. Doesn't make sense. This is a unique and exclusive Warren Lotus sneaker, not made in partnership with Nike. This new shoe will replace the pigeon sneakers, which will never be delivered. You will also be receiving I don't know this word. Okay, this is too smart for me. A commemorative lawsuit shirt and a pencil and bumper sticker in addition to your shoes. That last line fucking killed any Warren Lotus boner that anybody ever had. I'm all for the t-shirt. The t-shirt's sick. If they're going to put I'd imagine it's a white t-shirt with like a square that just shows like the fucking exact print, like the copy of the lawsuit right on the shirt. That's cool. It's kind of edgy. It's kind of like ballsy for them to do. It's very fuck you vibe. I like that. But the bumper sticker and the pencil, what am I getting, a fucking treat bag from fucking third grade? Like, we don't have to throw pencils in. This is supposed to be luxurious. His whole thing is that he makes shoes that are better quality than Nike SB. He's using handmade Italian fucking leather, handmade Italian suede, all this like slow process shoe, not going through a fucking machine, not having like sweatshop kids build them. It's supposed to be a very organic and like luxurious take on a Nike SB. Then why are you giving us fucking pencils, man? I don't want a pencil. I want the shoes. Give me the fucking shoes. And like the pencil and the sticker makes this whole experience, it feel cheaper to me, you know? Give me the shoes and a shirt. That's awesome. That's a great little tip. Give me the shoes, the shirt, a pencil, and a sticker. Now I'm back to third grade, and I don't want to fucking buy the shoe anymore. That's how I feel. Now, on top of this, it doesn't end. This is not it, okay? As bad as it is already, like with the embarrassment of the fucking pencil giveaway, now he comes out yesterday, and he posts a picture of this. So this is another Warren Lotus shoe that's white, gray, and darker gray. He says, the WL Reaper clean slate. Due to overwhelming support and positivity on my last post, I want to give everyone a small peek into the future of the WL footwear. Okay, it's not really that positive, because if you actually go back to the last post, everyone's saying, bro, give me my fucking shoes back. What the fuck? Give me my refund. Fuck this shoe. This looks like shit. We want a refund. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that like this shoe a lot, but there also is a lot of people that don't like it. So I don't know if I would say overwhelming with positivity, you know? So now people are looking at this like, okay, so what is this? And then they send another email that says you will be able to choose between the Reaper colorway and this clean slate colorway. So now everyone's like, okay, so now I get to pick if I want a refund or the Reaper shoe or the white shoe, and then I don't get the pigeons. Okay, I guess I get it. And then today, like literally 2 hours ago, he posted, and this is as of October 30th, he posted this picture, which is a white and like a UNC blue version of the WL Reaper. And he says, this is option number 3. We are going to send you another email. I will provide the link shortly, and you will be able to easily select your replacement colorway. So now I get to pick the Reaper, this light blue pair, or the clean slate pair. And now it's becoming really lame, in my opinion. Because what the fuck's going on? Like, I thought that we were going to get this Reaper colorway, and because he gave the people an option, like you can get your refund or you could get this shoe. That made me think, okay, I'm going to get this shoe because this shoe is going to be really fucking limited. And if he's not, because he sent out an email saying that or not an email. Warren Lotus posted on his Instagram and said, these will not release on Black Friday. If you get them now, you get them, and they will never release again publicly. So that's like a huge sense of these are limited as fuck, like nobody's going to be able to get them. So I wanted to get this pair. But now that they're doing this choose your option pair or thing, it's like, I don't know. I feel like none of the pairs are going to be that hot because now, I don't know. It just ruined it. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it, how disappointed I am. I don't want to pick. Send me the fucking shoes. I wanted the pigeons. I didn't get the pigeons. Now it's like a mini game, multiple choice, fucking stickers are all everywhere, pencils are being thrown around. All of a sudden, this went from a adult sneaker purchasing experience to a third grade shit show. And I'm about to just be like, you know what, fuck it. Just give me my $300 back. Fuck this. Because it's just too much now. I don't know. So if you guys are in the same position as me, let me know what you're doing. Because maybe I'll be inspired by your decision. Are you going to keep a shoe? Which shoe are you going to take? Are you just saying fuck it and getting your refund back? Weird shit, man. Weird shit. Warren Lotus fucking shit the bed here for sure. And, you know, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching this episode. I really enjoy doing this kicks only. Like, I know I say this every time, but I like being all in on the shoes for a full 30 minutes. Like, I could talk way more about it. I could relate more. I get more into it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next month. Oh, and fucking happy Halloween.